And so thanks again for having me in. I'm really excited to talk about Acquirent's new service, data enrichment. It's interesting because, in sales, the world of sales has got more segmented, right? You talk about your closers, and back in the day it was you hired a salesperson and they did everything. They did their own lead research, they looked for, they set their own appointments, they ran their own appointments, and then they also were managing their own accounts. And that world has changed, which, with technology, obviously a lot of things have changed, but the world of sales has changed and it's gotten more segmented. So you hear of the business development rep who sets their own appointments or sets appointments. You talk about the closer, the typical closer, and now customer success. And the one thing that I think is interesting is that people are still researching their own leads. They're spending so much time, effort, and energy just finding the right people to call. And there's so many data services out there, but it still takes a level of human intervention. And so what we found by this data enrichment service, that people who used to spend 50% of their time finding the right people to call can spend 100% of their time selling. And shift that to more of an admin position where lists are being loaded, emails are verified, and that in turn is helping salespeople concentrate on what they should be doing is selling, right? Sales and good salespeople are one of your most precious commodities and most expensive resources. So why in the world would you have them spending their time researching or looking up lists and really, it's definitely in sales. Sales is about focus and momentum, right? And the shifting of gears, just causes individuals to lose focus, lose momentum. So this, I wouldn't say it was an epiphany, but I would say, it dawned on us after we experimented a lot and said, hey, listen, if we could, have them selling 100% of the time, how much better would we be? How better would our results be for our clients? So we've experimented and really perfected this. And there's a lot of organizations that say, hey, listen, we have great salespeople. We just, they're spending way too much time, effort, and energy just figuring out who to call. And so we felt like this was a great service to not only do for ourselves, but to offer to the broader world. So hope you